Welcome back. We're here with Ken, who's bringing some serious Christmas flower power to our pillows. I love this.
Well, you know, I love decorating for the holidays, and it's nice to bring holiday into every part of the room. And throw pillows are always a little tricky because they're super expensive to buy decorative seasonal ones, and they, you know, you only keep them out for a month or two. So I wanted to find a way to create something that was sophisticated and holiday-ish, but would be very inexpensive. And this is my answer.
Okay, and when I imagined these, they didn't look as beautiful and sophisticated as they are. I love them.
Thank you.
So let's get started. Tell me what we do first.
All right, very easy. First of all, you want to print out the pattern. You've got 2 petals here. Actually, technically, poinsettias don't have petals. Those are brackets. They're actually colored leaves. Little random
Shirley's
information.
been teaching you well.
I know. I learned a lot from Shirley. I'm going to go ahead and print those out. We have those on our website, a small and a large. And then you want to pick your felt. And this is one of those things. See, this is like standard craft felt. Go ahead and feel that.
Yeah.
It's fine. But then there's a higher quality felt. See how like luxurious and soft. So for this project, people at home, you want to get that nicer, thick felt, or see this red has a little bit of dark modeling to it. You know, so you're talking instead of 50 cents a sheet, it's like $1 a sheet. So spend the extra money because you're actually going to have this in your living room.
Makes a huge difference. I had no idea there were different types of felt.
Exactly. You want to get the nice felt for this. All right. Once you do that, you want to go ahead, and I'm going to ask you here to go ahead and trace out our pattern. You know, use a chalk marker or one of these sort of fabric markers that doesn't stain the fabric.
Okay.
And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want 5 of each size.
Okay.
Go ahead and trace it out.
Here we go.
Very good. I'm making Larissa
I'm not
crafty.
a DIYer, so.
You are now.
Oh, it's not too
you're
bad.
officially a DIYer. You're going to go ahead and cut those out.
Okay.
And, you know, you do want to keep them, you know, the same color. You don't want to mix red and white, but you could do a little fabric paint on the white if you wanted to do like the ones that are marbled with red and brush a little red on that. And as I said, with the red, I like the mottled because it does add a little texture to it. So there we go. We've got our petal.
Okay.
Now you're going to want to get the crease in it, and we're doing that by ironing. How are you at ironing, Lisa?
Not the best, but I can make this work, I promise.
As good as you fabric mark. So you're just going to fold it right in half.
Okay.
Put it on your wool or linen setting, and go ahead and give that a good steam there. Have the steam setting on because you really want to get a good, sharp line.
Let's see. Did I do it?
Yeah, it's kind of off center, but not bad. Not bad for a non-ironer, non-DIY.
First time ironing a petal.
There you go.
Okay.
Voila.
Perfect.
So there you go. You really want that sharp line in there because that's going to give the pillow its fullness.
Okay.
So
and then we layer them.
Exactly. So I've got 5 of each, and what you're going to want to do is lay out the first 5, the big ones, in a star pattern. They're going to end up being overlapped a little bit. Get them sort of laid out like that.
Okay.
And then if you want to get the smaller ones, lay those in between.
Okay.
Exactly.
You know what I like about this? You can't really mess it up. I mean, as long as you cut out the felt in the template, it's pretty full.
Right. There's no, and then you're basically just doing a star. Even if you get them slightly off, it's actually fine. Once you get them where you want to, you're just going to pin the bottom layer first. Pin the bottom. Get them where you want to. Get the bottom ones in. Go ahead and pin those in place. And then you're going to go ahead and stitch them in.
Okay.
And now what you want to do, I'm using an upholstery needle here, which is the curved needle. And what's great about that, because these are pre-stuffed pillows, you can just go in and, because they're not a pillow cover, they're a full pillow. If you have a pillow cover, you can just use a regular one. But see how I'm going in and just sticking right? So then you don't have to worry about grabbing the needle underneath. It sort of helps it out. If you ever wondered what those big curved needles are for.
I was going to say, I'm not a sewer, so can you glue it if you're scared of doing it with the needle?
Well, you can glue it. You could just run a bead of glue down that crease we made. But honestly, I think these big stitches are what makes it lovely. And then you don't have to worry about if you do need to wash it or anything like that.
Yeah, I bet it holds up longer.
And it's just a simple running stitch. It's something that's very, very easy to do. Okay. And because the knots are all on the inside, what you do with the back side, pull it through, and then just do your little knot.
Oh, that's super easy.
Right at the back, loop it through a second time, and you're all set.
Okay.
So basically you're going to do that, clip it off, do the 5 bottom ones, and then you're going to go and do the exact same thing with the 5 top ones. Really easy. The whole thing will take you about 15 minutes to hand stitch it all.
Okay, and then the fun part.
Now the fun part, which is picking out the center. So there's so many different options. And Larissa, I'll let you design this one. So we have things like brooches. If you wanted to add a little like bling, how pretty is that?
This one's got Oh, that's gorgeous.
For,
I like that.
this would be a very Kim pillow.
Yes, okay.
Like I particularly like the sort of like the wood balls. I think that's like super nice if you want it for a cabin or something a little bit more rustic. Or you can also do like felt, which is
like
lovely.
that.
But you like the brooch. You want to go for
brooch. Is that okay?
That is perfectly good.
And now, would you just
Little
glue
bling.
any? I mean, even the balls and stuff. You would just use the hot glue
right in the center. Pile it on, and.
I like the bling.
How easy is that? And the great thing about this also, people at home, if you've got pillows that are stained, that are dirty, that have a rip in it, this is the perfect thing to do for that because you can turn your unwanted pillows that are headed for the trash heap into a fabulous holiday celebration.
That's so smart. And I like that this already has the background design.
Already
so
on
you don't have to worry about anything. You just
mattress ticking is super cute, natural linen, the embroidery. You can really have fun when you start to mix and layer the felt and the pattern on the pillow.
Well, I think this is gorgeous.
And it costs us like $2?
Yeah, it's nothing. Thank you so much, Ken. I love this. Make sure to visit hallmarkchannel.com for the full instructions on how to make this.